Time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Yovani Gallardo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 2-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hard hit to first. Guzman is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steve Pearce is the second out of the opening frame. Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot. At the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, center fielder.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Bogarts. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Lifetime versus David Price. He's a .341 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In now, Xander Bogaerts. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and there's one away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Gallardo pauses. Here's the 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Line drive to left. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Lifetime versus David Price. He brings a big batting average of .370. 2 of those hits were for home runs. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
1-1 the count. This one skied out toward right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
3-1.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Vasquez at third with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Plays off and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke on the ground left side. Andrus gets down and dirty. It's there. He got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman.
Number 67.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This one's flared toward left center, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to... Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Adrian Beltre, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Too low, 1-0. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ranger. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
On the move is DeShields. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is DeShields. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Arlington. It's the Red Sox 5. Here's Odor now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Nunez. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Choo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Profar, a 25-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Moreland is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Austin Bivens-Dirks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Austin Bivens-Dirks.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Chu looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped toward the second baseman. The tag gets one. On to first to complete the double play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu has a read on it. And the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Rua. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ryan Rua is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there for strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. To Shields is retired, 2 down now.
Number 1,
Here's Elvis Andrus now for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Blake Swihart will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And it's fouled away. One and one, here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Andrew Benintendi will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Benintendi has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Throw over to third here, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. To Shields. Has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Ready to take his hacks again, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Mookie Betts will be called on to pinch hit now. He'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Pop high in the air. Beltre waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Mookie Betts will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the air to straightaway right. Pierce is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Rougned Odor now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Fastball right over the outside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ian Kinsler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bouncer up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Chu is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball up and away. Hard slider up out of the zone. Hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player. Not only
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And Ian Kinsler will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is by Moreland and down the line, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Robinson Chirinos becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Matt Bush enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Steve Pearce now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Benintendi at second. Betts at first. One gone. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A little bouncer.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. One run is scored. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
0-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Now the relay home. The tags there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. In the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 4. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Boston scored 10 runs on the way to victory. David Price earns his 6th winning